Cats have captivated humans for thousands of years, not just for their beauty and agility, but for their mysterious behaviors. Among these behaviors, purring stands out as one of the most fascinating. That soft, rhythmic sound that can instantly calm humans has hidden depths scientists are still discovering. But why do cats purr? Is it always a sign of happiness, or does it serve other purposes? In this article, we'll explore the science behind cat purring, its physical and emotional benefits, and its impact on humans and cats alike. What is purring? Purring is a continuous, low-frequency sound produced by cats, typically between 25 and 150 Hz. While many people associate it with happiness, research shows cats also purr in situations involving stress or anxiety. Purring helps cats calm themselves. Pain or illness, purring can promote healing, communication with kittens, other cats, or humans. Every cat's purr is unique in tone, volume, and duration, influenced by mood, age, and breed. Anatomy of purring. Purring is a complex biological process involving first brain signals. Neural oscillators in the cat's brain send rhythmic impulses to the laryngeal muscles. Second, vocal cord movement. These muscles twitch rapidly, causing vocal cords to vibrate, producing sound. Third, diaphragm coordination. The diaphragm moves in sync, allowing cats to purr during both inhalation and exhalation. This mechanism explains the continuous soothing hum that cats make. When do cats start purring? Kittens begin purring within days of birth to communicate with their mother and signal contentment. Adult cats purr during relaxation, interaction with humans, and sometimes during mild stress or pain. Purring is thus a lifelong behavior, crucial for communication, healing, and emotional regulation. So, in the early days, scientists actually thought that purring was just a sign that a cat was happy. But as research continued, it became clear that cats also purr when they're stressed or even injured, which suggests there's a self-healing mechanism at play. Plus, purring helps cats communicate their needs not only to humans but to their kittens as well. And interestingly, purring might have therapeutic effects like promoting bone and tissue healing and even reducing stress. All these discoveries show that purring is way more than just a signal of contentment. It's a multifunctional tool. In many American households, cat owners notice their cats start purring almost instantly when approached, which signals both attachment and contentment. Cats often purr while sitting on laps or beds, offering comfort to their humans. Sometimes you'll find cats purring as they explore new environments, which suggests they're using purring as a way to cope with stress. Even though cats can be pretty subtle, purring is one of their most powerful ways to communicate. While we usually associate purring with happiness, cats actually use it in a bunch of different situations. For example, when they're relaxed, cuddled, or being petted, that's contentment and happiness. But cats can also use a solicitation purr, which they combine with a meow to ask for food or attention. This high-frequency purr actually triggers a response in us similar to how we react to a baby's cry. And for social bonding, mother cats purr to soothe their kittens, while adult cats purr to strengthen their bond with both humans and other cats. Cats often purr when they're in stressful or even painful situations. This is actually a form of self-soothing that helps them stay calm. For example, during times of stress or anxiety, like during storms, loud noises, or in unfamiliar environments, purring releases endorphins that help calm the cat, and when they're dealing with pain or recovering from an injury or illness, cats may purr as a way to potentially speed up their healing process. Domestic cats have actually co-evolved with humans, adapting their behaviors to communicate more effectively. For example, cats may purr when they see their owners return home, almost like a little greeting. And listening to a cat's purr can actually lower human stress levels and blood pressure, which helps foster mutual relaxation. Some cats even figure out that purring while rubbing against people often leads to rewards like food, play, or just some extra attention. So, in many U.S. households, cats purr while lying on their owner's laps, providing emotional comfort. Some cats will even purr during car rides or vet visits, which is usually a sign that they're trying to self-soothe. And it's pretty common for cats to combine purring with meows or nudges to get their needs across, like when they want to be fed or want to play. Interestingly, some cats will purr while exploring new environments, using it as a coping mechanism. Cats also purr when interacting with other cats, and that shows it's a form of social communication, not just something they do for humans. Domestic cats may even adapt their purring to communicate with people, which really shows how flexible their behavior can be. Purring isn't just a soothing sound either. It actually has real physical benefits for cats. Research has shown that the vibrations from purring can promote healing and tissue regeneration. For example, purring frequencies between 25 and 150 Hz can stimulate bone growth and help fractures heal, so cats can recover faster from injuries. Those same vibrations may act as a natural pain reliever, reducing pain and inflammation, and even encourage muscle repair and flexibility, which is especially important for active breeds. In fact, cats often purr during recovery, suggesting it's a built-in self-healing mechanism. Purring isn't just good for cats, it's actually pretty great for humans too. The sound of a cat purring can help lower heart rate and blood pressure, bringing about a real sense of calmness. It's kind of amazing how that gentle rumble can create a feeling of safety and well-being for both cats and people. In fact, cats are sometimes even used in therapy sessions, all because their purring has such a soothing, therapeutic effect. So let's talk about how purring affects cats themselves. Cats will often purr to calm their own anxiety, like during stressful vet visits, thunderstorms, or when things just get a little too loud. When they're feeling sick or in pain, purring can actually help them cope and feel a bit better. Plus, when cats purr while interacting with people or other cats, it helps strengthen those bonds and deepen their relationships. In households across the United States, it's super common to notice cats purring while sitting on their owners' laps, offering comfort and relaxation. When cats purr during grooming or cuddling, it really acts as a calming mechanism for everyone involved. And interestingly, veterinary studies have found that cats who purr more often after surgery tend to recover faster, which definitely supports the idea that purring can help with healing. Scientific research has shown that cats purring, especially in the range of 25 to 150 Hz, may actually stimulate bone and tissue regeneration. Interestingly, purring also triggers the release of endorphins, which helps reduce stress and pain. For us humans, just listening to a cat purr can lower cortisol levels, ease anxiety, and enhance relaxation. You might notice that a cat's purr is a continuous sound, happening on both inhalation and exhalation. It's a steady hum. But here's something not everyone knows. Cats don't always purr because they're happy. They can purr when they're stressed, scared, or even in pain. That same healing frequency between 25 and 150 Hz is believed to stimulate bone growth, aid tissue repair, and offer pain relief. Some cat owners have even learned to mimic these purring frequencies to help calm their cats. And this isn't just a domestic cat thing. Many wild cats and even some larger cats like cheetahs purr too. There are some pretty rare and amazing cases of purring out there. For example, some cats use long-distance purring to communicate with their kittens or even with humans across a room. Cats recovering from illness often purr more frequently, which can actually aid in their healing process. And you'll see that adult cats will continue to purr with their owners years after adoption, reinforcing those long-term bonds. Scientific studies have found that purring in the range of 25 to 150 Hz can stimulate bone density and tissue repair. Plus, purring triggers the release of endorphins, which helps to reduce stress and pain. For humans, the therapeutic effects are pretty impressive. Purring can lower stress hormones and blood pressure, making it easier to relax and unwind. Listening to a cat purr honestly can really lower your stress levels by reducing cortisol and promoting a sense of calmness. Cats' purrs are even used in therapy sessions to help with anxiety and hypertension, which is pretty amazing. And when a cat purrs on your lap, it actually strengthens the emotional connection between humans and their feline friends. In many American households, cats will start purring right away when they see their owners, signaling both attachment and happiness. You'll often find cats purring on laps, beds, or even keyboards, providing comfort and relaxation wherever they settle. Sometimes cats combine their purring with little nudges or meows to communicate things they want, like food or maybe just some playtime. But not all purrs mean the same thing. Understanding the differences can really help you respond better to your cat. For example, a contentment purr is soft and steady, usually happening during cuddling or when your cat is just resting. A solicitation purr is mixed with meows and is your cat's way of asking for food or attention. If you hear a louder, irregular purr, often when your cat is hiding, that could be a stress or pain purr. And finally, there's the bonding purr, which happens during play or grooming, helping to... Real-life observations from American households show that cats often purr right away when their owners return home, which, signals a strong sense of attachment. It's pretty common to see cats purring on laptops, beds, or curled up on laps, offering comfort to humans. Interestingly, some cats even adapt their purring frequency to match their human's heartbeat, and that really helps foster calmness and a deeper bond. There are some important health and emotional takeaways when it comes to purring, for both cats and humans. For cats, purring reduces stress, promotes healing, and really strengthens the bond with their humans. As for us, it can lower stress, reduce anxiety, and boost emotional well-being. Scientists have been studying purring for decades, and they've uncovered a bunch of multifunctional roles. For example, healing and regeneration. Studies show that purring frequencies between 25 and 150 Hz can actually stimulate bone density, tissue repair, and even ligament healing. When it comes to stress reduction, the neural and hormonal responses triggered by purring help lower cortisol levels in cats. And for pain relief, cats often purr when they're recovering from injuries or feeling sick, suggesting that purring has a natural analgesic effect. So, let's look at how purring affects cat physiology. For the respiratory system, purring improves lung function and airflow, which helps cats stay healthy. In the circulatory system, those vibrations from purring enhance blood circulation, supporting tissue repair. And when it comes to the musculoskeletal system, purring actually strengthens bones and muscles, which can prevent degeneration in older cats. Emotional and social effects play a big role in the world of cat purring. For instance, purring actually helps kittens locate their mothers and stimulates their early development, which is, really fascinating. When it comes to humans, domestic cats adjust their purring to interact more effectively with us, which increases trust and attachment. Plus, purring also serves as a social signal, communicating happiness, stress, or even just a request for attention to other cats and to people. Let's look at some case studies from the United States. Veterinary observations have shown that cats who purr frequently during hospitalization tend to recover faster, suggesting a real link between purring and healing. And behavioral studies have found that cats purr more often when humans are around, which really highlights the communicative function of purring. Interestingly, some therapy cats are actually trained to purr during controlled sessions, and this has been shown to reduce anxiety and lower blood pressure in humans. When it comes to purring and human interaction, the calming effect is pretty remarkable. Purring has been shown to reduce stress in humans, making it a kind of natural therapy. People often respond to a cat's purr with affection, which helps reinforce that mutual bond. And not only does it feel good emotionally, but exposure to cat purring can also improve mood, reduce anxiety, and even help lower blood pressure. It's amazing how such a simple sound can have so many positive effects, right? If you're looking to encourage purring and build a stronger bond with your cat, here are a few tips. Gentle petting is a great place to start. Focus on preferred areas like behind the ears, under the chin, and along the back. Creating a safe environment is also key, so provide calm spaces with beds, hiding spots, and toys to help reduce stress. Interactive play is another awesome way to engage your cat and strengthen trust, which can encourage more relaxed purring. And don't forget positive reinforcement. Rewarding calm behavior and gentle purring with treats or affection goes a long way. So, many U.S. cat owners have noticed that their cats often purr immediately when they return home, which really shows attachment. Cats purring on laps, beds, or even keyboards create a sense of comfort and relaxation. Interestingly, some cats seem to adjust their purring frequency based on human responses, which just enhances that special bond. Purring is honestly beneficial for both cats and humans. For cats, it reduces stress, aids in healing, and strengthens social bonds. For humans, it can lower stress, reduce anxiety, and improve emotional well-being. It's a win-win for everyone, really.